Het werkt. Ik weet alleen niet welke camera nou gebruikt wordt. De verkeerde volgens mij. Ja, dat is de verkeerde. Even kijken, hoe hebben we hier staan? Een S-cam. Oké, die. Zien. Deze. Op. Oh, dat werkt ook niet. Nee, dat werkt bij deze niet. Dat is het ook. Oké. Die weg, ja. Dus dan moet ik die andere hebben. Zien. Deze. Bam. Volledig vol in beeld. Zip. Zip. Zelf daar een beetje boven plaatsen. Even dit scherm. Fullscreen op 2. Ja. Oh nee, dan pakt hij de scene. Dat wil ik niet hebben. Fullscreen. Zo, dat is beter. Dan kan ik in ieder geval kijken. Om hem te laten zakken en zo. Hop. Dat ziet er al redelijk goed uit zo te zien. Hem nog een beetje kleiner maken. Hop. Zakken. Terug. Weer zakken. Met jou. Hier neerzetten, denk ik. Ja. Dat moet ik bij die andere trouwens ook terugzetten. Ik ben volgens mij vergeten die alerts te activeren. Nou, deze kan close. Dan close. Zo. Ik moet die resource niet gebruiken. Zo. Wat? Wie ben jij? Die kan ik gewoon even uitzetten. Dus. Manufacturers in your alliance are held together by your legend more than any common purpose. And there's no group where that is more true than the Mandalorians. Shavisla, Mandalore, the Avenger, as someone in her trusted circle that she wants to meet the legendary leader of the alliance. Oeh. Is die pas nieuw? Dat de inleiding is voor Legacy of the Sith? Even kijken of dit nog allemaal een beetje goed staat, volgens mij wel. User interface. Alignment gain. Ja, dat staat aan. Dus sowieso eens even op de Discord van de jongens springen. En mijn mail eens even dichtgooien. Oh, deze. Storytimes, nee, opschoen. Dat is de kantine. Dat is de kantine. Nou ja, laten we het hebben. Oh, het is ook Rakkel. Ook nog. Ook nog. Wat staat hier boven een icoontje ineens? Ik weet dat ik legend ben, maar... Nou. Are you sure you're ready to begin the meeting with Yakara Order? You will be transported to the mission location as soon as you accept. Ja, dat geloof ik wel.
don't demand anything, Jakaya. Certainly not from him.
If you're risking your life out there, I'll demand what the clan requires.
What's going on?
It seems I'm a child in need of a parent.
You're Mandalore, the Avenger. You have responsibilities to all of us.
So you often tell me.
Who's this?
Jakaya Ordo. One of my best. He managed to avoid my notice for too long, but now I've put him to work. Though I'm having second thoughts.
I would gladly go back to being an unknown, Great Mandalore. I prefer the talk of warriors to the endless jabbering of politics.
The curse of being skilled at both, you old rancor.
So you're the one. Not sure if I should call you Commander.
Friend is fine, if it's all the same to you.
Friend it is. Bersha in Mandoa. The fact is, I wanted to meet you. I only know your reputation. I don't know you. It's my job to take a hard look at anyone this close to Mandalore. You won the Great Hunt. A thing hard-earned. You have my respect for that. Fate has decreed a true Mandalorian stand by our leader. Can't ask for a better gun than that.
Do you always speak this plainly to Mandalore?
I speak my mind, that's all. She's had a dozen occasions to stick a knife in my ribs for insubordination. But I'm still here. Bootlickers are only good for licking boots.
So what happens now?
I've seen your face. Looked into your eyes. That's what I wanted.
Satisfied?
For now.
Good. I'm sure you have more important things to do.
Some clan grumbling to track down. More than the usual complaints. Ras and I will check into it. Jakaya out.
Ras?
His brother. They're a family of Mandalorians. Lost a sister a few years back.
Something wrong?
That's the first time he's mentioned a clan issue. He oversees a lot of the day-to-day details without a word.
Do you trust him to deal with this?
Yes. If I didn't, he wouldn't have my support. I may grow restless at the jabbering of politics, but I will do right by my clans. He's better for rooting out this kind of thing anyway. He kept an assassin's knife out of my gut more than once. You're a leader. How would you deal with unrest in the ranks?
Division makes all of you vulnerable. That could cost lives.
You have more in common with Jakaya than I thought. He demands order. Without it, he says you have a mob instead of allies.
Oh, ik ben zo goed.
Well, looks like I've got reports to review on escort missions we've been overseeing. Jakaya snuck them into the transmission. Sneaky Chakar.
I'll leave you to it.
Veel plezier ermee. Volgens mij heb ik deze missie al gedaan op een poppetje. Heb ik het gevoel, maar ja. Even kijken, hoe is mijn standing? Ik heb hem momenteel op dark side staan. Ik moet hem op light side gaan zetten. Ik ben veel te dark ondertussen.
Did you learn anything from the clans?
Nothing I haven't mentioned before. A lot of heated words. Some are saying Mandalorians are just glorified couriers.
Still unable to see past their next fight. All tactics and no strategy.
However restless you are in the position, Mandalore, you sound like a leader.
I sound angry. My blaster is still a better negotiator than I will ever be. What about the escort runs?
Silence. But only a fool would believe they haven't heard something.
What happened?
Some of the cargo ships we were looking after ran into trouble. Mostly scouts sniffing around. But one exchanged fire. We've been looking into it.
Jakaya.
Baroya, we meet again. I've been keeping an eye on you.
And?
Mandalore was right to stand by your side.
I do what I can.
Modesty.
Tell me more about these cargo runs. Who would attack Mandalorian ships?
That's the real question. They're well equipped and they know our methods.
What can I do?
Your offer is appreciated, but we have things in hand.
Any theories?
A few. It's not bandits. It's not even a cartel looking to make a mark. This feels different. Like they're testing our defenses. I know you object, Mandalore, but we must look closer to home.
I don't object. I just want to be sure. Would some of the clans really go that far?
I'm not ruling it out. Like I said, there were some heated words.
Like Shay said, we need to know more before we jump to conclusions.
I understand. But something is making my trigger finger itch. We should have clamped down harder on the clans when we had the chance. The wound has festered.
No, Mandalorians aren't droids. We're best when we don't have some restraining bolt on our neck, even if it costs us.
Yep.
Agreed. You go too far, and you risk losing control.
And sometimes, too much freedom leads to chaos and destruction.
Oh, dat is waar.
We gave our word to protect those shipments, and we will.
Understood, Mandalore. I'll see if I can draw the enemy out. Can't fight what we can't see. If I'm lucky, I'll make them mad enough to come out and play. Jakaya out.
I'd prefer a fight to all this sneaking about.
Keep me posted.
Count on it.
Ik heb nog steeds niks gedaan, alleen maar van verhaaltje naar verhaaltje gelopen. En weer naar het volgende verhaaltje zo te zien. Ja, ta. Waarschijnlijk heeft dat iets mee te maken wat ik allemaal al gedaan heb of zo. Denk ik. Oh, hier is wat.
T7, you found the ship with Satil Shan and her students?
Finally. Great work.
We need those coordinates now. There isn't a moment to spare.
Oh, hi.
Try to get aboard the freighter. We need to know what's happening.
We need to get there now. The servants have found their master.
The servants? I can't believe there are any of them left.
The servants?
They're the Sith Emperor's worst fanatics. They don't even have names, just Servant 1, Servant 2, and so on.
Each time we think we've killed the last of them, more always appear.
We have to get moving. If the servants are involved, this is even worse than we thought.
How did they even find your ship? We had a head start, and it still took weeks.
They must hear their old master's call in their minds. Just as we feared.
We can't risk taking anyone else. They won't be able to resist the Emperor's control like we can. I'll get a shuttle prepped. Meet me as soon as you're ready. One way or another, this ends today.
Wacht eens even. Zo. Misschien dat ik dat alleen op Ahsoka heb gedaan. Du, 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 du. Nou, dat gaat interessant worden, want dit is mijn healer, dus... Ik heb het gevoel dat ik het al een keer gedaan heb, maar... Ik denk dan niet op dit popje. Gok ik. Ja.
I realize this is something you must do without me, but I couldn't let you go without at least wishing you luck. The way this is unfolding, I'm completely disheartened. I never dreamed we'd face Valkorion again, and now you must do so without my help. I hope you know that if I could, I would be by your side for this.
I always appreciate your concern, but I hate making you worry. This will be over soon, I promise.
I don't doubt it. Just stay safe.
Good, you're still here. I was hoping to catch you before you took off.
What is it, Theron?
I hope there's room for one more on that shuttle, because I'm going with you.
Not an option. You're crazy if you think I'm letting you come along.
And I can't believe you think I'm just gonna sit on the sidelines while Satil is in trouble. I lost one parent. I'm not just standing by and letting the other one go. Not if there's something I could do to save her. Whatever the Emperor's doing, I can resist it. I was on Ziost. He didn't control me then. Sure as hell won't let him affect me now.
Sorry to interrupt your send-off, but we need to get going.
I'm going too.
That is really not a good idea.
Kira is correct. Too many are already infected by Tenebrae's weapon. Bringing you is too great a risk.
That's not your call to make. The only orders I'm following are the commander's.
All right then. What do you think?
I wasn't expecting anyone to offer to
Inderdaad, UF7.
since we don't truly know what we're up against. We're gonna need all the support we can get. Thank you. If that is your decision. It is. Then let us proceed as carefully as possible. This changes the entire plan.
I wish you all good luck, and I'll keep our forces here on high alert. Should you need us, just say the word.
We appreciate the support, Lana. Thank you.
Whatever you need.
Enough talk. Let us depart before we lose the droid.
Ja, dat wil ik niet. Ik wil niet die 7 kwijtraken.
We're here, scanning the transport. Power fluctuations, system failures. Looks like the engines are out of commission. There's a ship parked in the hangar bay, but I can't tell if it's T7 shuttle or the servants.
Daar heb je je antwoord.
There's our answer.
We'll have to go in through one of the airlocks, but we can't connect while they're shooting at us.
Leave him to me.
Locked on and sealed. We're ready to go in.
What do you think we'll find in there?
Nothing good.
Goh. Wauw. Oké, dat is ook een standaard antwoord als je op een missie gaat. Even kijken. Deze stond... Ja, die staat goed op hier. Anders hebben we morgen een probleem.
For the record, this ship was not creepy when we left.
Now it's the compressor.
Impossible! I checked it not 5 minutes ago.
Check it again.
What's going on down there? We must leave immediately.
Doesn't make sense. Every time we repair one system, another fails.
That must be T7's handiwork. Wonder where he's hiding. Let's find a way to take these guys down quietly once their boss disconnects. No sense...
You will not escape. The ship will be your tomb.
You were saying?
Come on!
Echt stomrekken.
Impressive.
I've barely begun.
It's good to see you too, little guy. Great work stalling them till we could get here. So these guys aren't our only problem then? Who else would even know about this?
It doesn't matter. Anyone who stands against us will die. Must die.
I'll decide who we kill and who we don't. Understand?
Let's keep everyone contained. Then we'll worry about who's killing who. Alright, I'll take T7 and make sure the engines and hyperdrive are permanently shut down. Weapons and shields too, just in case.
We must still ensure that no one who has boarded this ship can leave. We cannot risk this corruption spreading.
We should check all the escape pods, then launch them before anyone can use them.
That mystery shuttle in the hangar too. T7 can take our shuttle out once we've finished sabotaging everything.
Agreed. Stay in contact.
Oké, het is heel wat sabotage. Release the escape pods. Oké.
You survived.
Zo, wat een gegaap. Waarom kom jij nou mij afgerend? Dum 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 dum. Hier lijkt niks te zitten. Behalve incoming. Nergens. Wil je bovenop zijn dan?
This ship is huge.
Yes.
Huge.
Yes. Is there a question?
Why such a huge ship?
Oh, it doesn't matter. We need to stay focused.
Slaat best hard trouwens, deze. Daar zegt hij. Oh, te vroeg.
Embrace the power.
Just fought 2 more servants. They must have packed them in tight on those shuttles.
Even kijken wat daar zit.
Feel the power of the Sith. We left only a few droids to guard the ship. To cause this much damage, someone else must have been fighting the servants.
These scorch marks are from lightsabers.
Yes. The servants use them. But who was here to fight them? That's the last of them. Tenebre's dogs won't escape us now.
You really hate them, don't you?
They are beyond contempt. They betrayed their empire, betrayed the entire galaxy, to absolutely no purpose. To be a Sith is to break your own chains, to choose your own path, and overcome all that stands in your way. These wretches wear the name servant with pride. They happily enslave themselves to a madman. That the Sith ever tolerated them is repugnant. That we still contend with their delusions after all these years.
They may not have had a choice. The Emperor is hard to resist.
I know that all too well. Trust me. They chose this path for themselves. Let's make our way to the hangar. We need to find out who else seeks to wear the former Emperor's chains.
Wacht, eens even naar de verwarming kijken. Wacht. Oh, hier is wat gebeurd.
Fool.
Da, da, da. Alles dood.
That's an Eternal Empire shuttle from Zakul.
Old servants and new, vying for scraps from their once great master. Pathetic.
How could any of the Zakul Knights know about this?
Perhaps they were closer to their master than we knew. I sense no one on board.
En nu is het ook van het schip af.
Shield generators are toast. We're taking the weapons offline now.
We've launched all of the escape pods and cleared the hangar. There may be Zakulans on board.
Just what we needed. We'll keep our eyes open.
Time to take the bridge.
I'm ready.
Time to take the bridge. Bom, bom,
Clear out
bom.
here. Once you've got the ship disabled, I'll come back you up.
How could you afford a ship this size?
We didn't. Kira stole it.
Hey, don't drag me into this. I wanted to take the Corvette. Faster, more maneuverable, about 10 less decks to clean.
I need my space. Embrace the power
of the dark side. Oh, hallo.
Engines are history. This thing won't be moving another centimeter. Unless an even bigger ship comes along to tow it, of course.
Enough!
Sorry, you're right. There is no ship big enough to tow a scrap pile this size.
Enough.
Here we go. No. So far, so good.
These corpses.
Scions of Zakul. Their leader told me they would return when it was their time to die.
They must have taken the ship off course in the first place. But were they trying to hide from us? Or the servants? Are they allies or enemies?
The Scions follow their prophecies above all. There's no way to know whose side they're on.
Then we approach with caution, assuming any of them are still alive.
So many lives lost. It must end, here and now.
Oh, hi, Revan.
Revan.
The end is closer than ever before, but the threat is as dire as we could have imagined. The ritual inscribed on Tenebrae's body, the plague that was unleashed, is feeding on its victims' minds. Tenebrae is being remade. I can feel it. You must intervene before it's too late.
You must be the ally Scourge mentioned. You guided into Tenebrae's body.
We hoped that destroying it would finally end him. But destroying his body wasn't enough. His essence itself must be obliterated.
That is our plan. Kira will lead us in meditation. We will join our minds with Satil's and end his blight on the galaxy. Forever.
Then go, quickly. I will aid you as best I can.
Kira, the bridge has been secured.
We're all clear too. Meet you at the med bay.
Does Kira know you've been working with Revan?
I did not mention the specifics. Kira fought his followers on Yavin. I wasn't sure she would trust him. Come.
Precies, daarom vraag ik het ook.
Feel the power of the Sith.
Heskel's prophecy. At last, we are here.
You will not stop this. You cannot stop this.
You will never win. Valkorian's last vestige will be saved from your corruption.
You were puppets. Fools! We were his true followers. Only we knew the true shape of his power, of his plan.
You were all puppets. The man you're so obsessed with never cared about any of you.
Why should a god care for the insects beneath him? His designs were beyond any of us, and they will not be stopped. He is master of the Force, master of us all. To stand against such power is to be destroyed.
Dat is wel één minder.
If destruction is what you crave, you shall have it.
I am the weapon of his will. None can stand against his power.
Wow. We hebben er al meer gezegd en geprobeerd.
Die.
Zoals ik al zei, dat hebben we dan weer gezegd.
Let's hope they were the last.
Master Satil, she's still alive. But Trad and Syl are dead. And the rest aren't far from it. So much darkness. We have to hurry.
Form a circle, quickly.
I'll keep you covered from here, just in case any stragglers are hiding out.
Farron?
She's my mother. I'm glad I can help, but I don't think I want to see the inside of her mind.
Fair enough.
We're going to join our minds with Satil's to help her fight. Focus your minds on her. Watch her breathing and try to match it. Close your eyes. Let my voice guide you. Listen. Follow my voice. The Force unites us all. Through the Force, all things are one. Follow my voice. Follow. I can't sense the others. I'm not sure if they made it in.
Unexpected guests. Fascinating. Who are you?
I'm the one who's going to kill you.
Ah, of course. Who else would come here so willingly? I've heard so much about you.
Ik heb dit inderdaad al een keer gedaan. Ja, dat is savagery.
Impressive.
Most impressive.
What the?
My wayward child. You of all people should know better than to challenge my strength.
Or so I've gathered from this Jedi's memories. Your minds are resilient, to say the least. Adapting so quickly. Resisting so ably.
We've done this whole it's all a dream but not really dance before. You don't remember?
This Jedi remembers, though she clearly lacks details.
You aren't who you're pretending to be.
I am, and I am not.
That's your original body, isn't it? You're not Valkorian or Vitiate. You're Tenebrae.
As shrewd as I've been led to believe.
The ritual carved into him isn't a plague. It's an imprint. An echo of who he was back then.
It has taken longer than I'd hoped to recompose myself.
But time has never been in short supply. Not for me.
To be honest, I've quite enjoyed the process. The memories this Jedi and her followers have of me, of us. Quite amusing.
Let me know when you get to the part where I destroyed you. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
But I have. And yet, here we are. Even your greatest victory failed to overcome the power, the vision that I possess. The version of me that you knew became too complacent, too distracted by mortal concerns, empires, wars, even a family. I have seen where that path led. I'm not so easily distracted now. I will succeed where he failed. And thanks to you, I have a choice of interesting bodies to carry me to victory.
Goedenavond.
Avond.
Alles goed?
Ja, rustig aan, hè.
Mooi hè? Het is een tijdje geleden dat ik heb gezien.
Dat klopt.
Ben je weer helemaal terug?
Oh ja, helemaal wil ik niet zeggen. Mijn nieuwe expansie komt eraan, hè.
Ja.
Dus je wil eens even kijken wat het is.
En hoe is het daar een stukje noordelijker dan waar ik zit?
Hier in het Zuid-Duitsland, ik vind het me koud.
Ik was net buiten, maar het valt nog wel meevallen.
Ja, qua temperatuur zou het 8 graden zijn, maar gevoelstemperatuur zegt hij hier met 2 graden.
Nee.
Ja, we hebben hier net een flinke bui gehad.
Zal wel. Daar geregend.
Hier heeft net geregend, ja, en behoorlijk.
Maar in Limburg woont niet ook alweer?
Weert.
Oh, Weert, ja, nee. Kijk, ja, dan heb je het ook wel over iets, hè?
Ja.
Dan woon je ook in een dorp, hè?
Dat is gewoon een stad, hoor.
Nee hoor, het is een dorp.
Weert? Nee, het is een stad.
Maar goed, hier in het zuiden is het nog altijd onbewolkt. Ik woon in Maastricht, dus
Weer terug. En dan moeten we gewoon weer wat dingen killen natuurlijk en weer hier naar binnen. Ja, op en neer zo gezegd. Savagery. Dun 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 dun. Twee savagery en 2 malice? Dat is ook nieuw.
You're fine.
You lash out with such conviction. Don't you see how pointless it all is?
I control this place. All that happens, every motion occurs by my design.
And you are no different.
You cannot succeed, only die alone.
In the fight against you, no one is alone. He divided us. He knows that together we are stronger than he can ever hope to be.
I'd be honored to fight by your side.
Together, we will end him. We'll find Sutil and the others at the center of all this. Come on!
Come on! Let's twist again. Alles en iedereen stuk.
You believed you had won, that your achievements outweighed your losses, that your sacrifices meant something. Anything.
After all